It's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flushed out right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40. The 20.
That's all you got?
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. And I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From the 31, Jackson. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Robinson's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They go play action now. Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 62 yards. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut it to a three at 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That one caught downfield by Watson. Finding room at midfield.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 45 yards.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum.
There he goes, left side. Past the 20.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 74 yards. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Aaron Jones.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers are able to move back in front.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That one a first down pickup of 8.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now Jackson on first down. And this one is incomplete. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again.
Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he's going to have another first down here as he's able to dive beyond the marker. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. An inside give to Jones. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Rodgers now to throw.
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Up the middle, Jones. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Rodgers going to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Mercedes Lewis, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fields it right around the goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
To throw is Jackson. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Again, Jackson.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Rodgers now on first down. He finds Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
40 yards.
And the Packers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this?
And that's caught inside the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson now. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. James Crochet, 29 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The give is to Jones. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They'll go with Jones and try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. He needed 2, he only got 1, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
And, boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Throwing, Jackson. This is caught by Robinson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Jackson to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Eluding the pressure right. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. So after the conversion on fourth, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. A give to Jones. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, it took us